Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Tina Gale, and today I'm creating a layout for Scrapbook Generation's blog. We normally have a quarterly blog hop, but this time they're featuring all the layouts just on their blog, so be sure to check them out. They have wonderful sketches. The sketch that I'm working with today comes from their Sketches for Scrapbooking one-page sketches, and it's from volume 2. You can also download free ones when they have the Create magazine come out every other month, and they sell 2-page sketches. There's a great travel sketchbook one, and then ones for like simple stories. They have one for magic, or one called Magic for the Say Cheese collections. So all of those are a lot of fun. Be sure to check them out. I have the links down below. So the papers that I chose to work with today are from Simple Stories, and I chose some from the Harvest Lane, which is an older collection, and Sweater Weather, which came out this last fall. And I'm just cutting different sizes of strips to create the background. And I really liked how this turned out when I get them all adhered down, even before the green strip goes over the top. So I think I'm going to go and do another layout with the same type of strips on the backgrounds, but change it up just a little bit because it was a fun layout to do. And you always have a lot of these strips of paper left from creating layouts, and I usually keep them all in a little baggie so that I can pull them out whenever I'm needing a small strip instead of cutting into large papers like I'm doing right now. But it's okay because I'm at the end of these collections and they're older, so it's time to use them up. So like I said, I just cut a lot of different strips. The sketches will tell you what sizes of strips and exactly where they go on the page, so they're really easy to work with. You can use them exactly how they tell you without thinking at all, or you can use them as a starting point and just go from there and kind of do your own thing after you get the basics down of what the sketch represents. So when I got ready to adhere them, I wanted to make sure that they were somewhat straight. I'm not real OCD about it, but you know, you do want them straight because they're going to show if you don't. And so I just had my graph ruler and just kind of double checking as I went up. And on this particular strip, it was a real narrow strip, and I decided I wanted it to go out just a little bit more. They were all too close in widths, and so I just cut it apart because my green strip of my green strip of paper is going to go over the top of it, so you know, no one will know that it was cut apart. So then after I got all of the strips adhered, I took it to my sewing machine and I just sewed across 3 of the strips, kind of one at the top, one in the middle, and one about 3 or 4 from the bottom. Then I took my green strip of paper and I used a little bit of brown ink and distressed the edges and just adhered it over the center of the strips. And my photo, I went ahead and matted with some of the Barn Red pattern paper, just to kind of have it pop up off the page a little bit, and it matched in with the colors in his shirt and the building. Then I wanted to do just a little bit more stitching, and I kind of thought about it for a while, different things that I could do, and I decided to use they're Basil Basics stitching guides. And they were sent to me from an online friend, and I've used them a couple of times, but I decided just some of these little swirl flourishes would be nice. And so I put the 2 bigger ones going, and then I flipped it where I could have this little small one come off the other side. And then I wanted it as well on the left-hand side of the page. And so I just flipped it over, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use the 2 larger flourishes coming down, and then flip it and put the smaller one going out across the top towards the top of the layout and back into it. So that way it'll kind of create a sideways S. Actually, I guess it might be kind of a backwards S. I don't know. But that will just give it some more interest, since really this sketch is really simple. There's not a lot to it. So everything that you're getting from your design is from the patterned papers, and then now with the stitching, it's going to add more interest. And then when I get to the end, of course, I'm going to have a lot of embellishments that I'm going to put on the top, but they're all fairly flat stickers and stuff. And so I went ahead and picked up this sticker sheet. It's from the sweater weather. And I just wanted to get an idea of what I was going to be doing to make sure that my flourishes were going to be seen, and I wasn't going to cover them up too much, or if I needed to put anywhere else. But in the end, I decided that was enough. Most of my embellishments are going to go where I put that one phrase sticker there on the banner that says "Count Your Blessings," and then, of course, the title to the top left. And so then I had this twine, and it's from Lily Bee Designs, and I'm just going to tie that around towards the bottom just to give it a little bit more weight to the photo along with the embellishments, but I knew I kind of wanted that up underneath it. So then I'm just going through my embroidery floss and trying to decide on the color that I wanted. I had a kind of a lighter medium brown there, and I thought that I wanted to use it, but when I pulled it out and looked at it, I felt like it was too distracting. I wanted something that was going to really just not be that noticeable until you're just really looking at the layout. So I ended up just going with a cream color. And so I kind of broke away here, and I did all of the stitching by hand, and now I'm ready to come back and do the embellishing. And so this little sticker here that says "Home is where the heart is," that comes from the Echo Park fall collection. It's called Reflections. And I just wanted to put that on there along with these other embellishments. I think that's the only one that I took from that sheet. But these are photos of my son while he's working in Florida. Well, he's now moved there. So I'm trying to get as many pictures as I can and just scrap them throughout this year. He's been there a total of a year now, working on his second year. And so I don't get very many photos. He doesn't like his photo taken. But when I do, I'm trying to get them scrapped. So I thought it'd be nice to have one in each one of the seasons for his first year there, because it's quite different from where he's grown up. And we have 4 different seasons, but Florida kind of has one, just warm and sunny. They have had quite a bit of cold off and on this winter, and even a day that dropped below freezing, so that was kind of unusual. But I'm just, hopefully, I know one day when he's a little bit older, when he has his own family and stuff, he'll look back and hopefully appreciate these pages that I'm doing for him to just document him starting out on his own. And so this page is just pretty much everything about, you know, this season, which was the fall season, and just being thankful how blessed he is for having this opportunity to work there where he's always dreamed about, and moving up and working in the company. So it's been quite the adventure. And so for my title, the stickers are from the Simple Stories. That one's the sweater weather, and so it already had fall, and it had all of the colors that I was picking up from the patterned papers, and so I thought that went really well. And then these small ones, the block letters, they are from Simple Stories, and they're the Snap typeset stickers. So it's part of the Snap line. And then the Disney font, that is on the Simple Stories sweater weather alphabet sheet. The same as the house and the banner, all of those came from sweater weather, I believe. Oh, not sweater weather, the Harvest Lane, sorry. The house, and that was from Harvest Lane. And so then I just have some phrase stickers at the bottom that says "The colors of fall" and "So very blessed," and "At this moment," that I'll add here in a minute. And the "At this moment" came from the Snap typeset stickers as well. I saw that and I thought that was perfect for this layout to just kind of tell more of that. And then I just have some enamel dots that I punched around, and I decided I wanted just a little bit more, and so I have these little heart stickers that I pulled off from the sweater weather sticker sheet, and I just added a couple to the two different embellishment clusters that I had going. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out Scrapbook Generations and all of the wonderful sketches that they have and the rest of the layouts that are being shared right now. And here are some close-ups of the still shots of the layouts. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the kind comments, and we will catch you next time. Bye.